Welcome to the tale of war, where history's greatest conflicts comes alive. Today in this video, we're gonna be looking at the Battle of Thermopylae. The year is 480 BCE. In the heart of ancient Greece, a small force of warriors stands firm against an unstoppable Persian Empire. This is the story of one of the most famous battles in the history, the Battle of Thermopylae. In the early 5th century BCE, Persian Empire, under the rule of King Xerxes, set its sight on conquering Greece. After crushing the Greek forces at the Battle of Marathon in 490 BCE, Xerxes prepared for a second invasion, hoping to break the Greek city-states once and for all. Xerxes amassed a massive army. Some estimates suggest over 100,000 men, though some historians argue it could ever have been much larger, accompanied by a navy as well. His goal was total domination. To stop Xerxes, the Greek city-states formed an uneasy alliance. The most famous among them was the Spartans, led by their king Leonidas, would play a central role in the defense of Greeks. King Leonidas, leader of the Spartan warriors, was not only a king but a fierce military commander. Known for their rigorous training and discipline, the Spartans were one of the most feared fighting forces of their time. But they would not fight alone. An army of Greek allies, including soldiers from Athens, Corinth, and other city-states, joined Leonidas at the narrow passage of Thermopylae, a strategic choke point between the mountains and the sea. Thermopylae meaning's Hall Gate was narrow, mountainous pass that would prove to be the perfect place for the Greeks to make their stands. The geography itself gave the defenders a significant advantage. Here, the Persians would be forced to fight in smaller, more confident spaces, limiting the impact of their massive numbers. On the morning of August 480 BCE, the two armies met. Leonidas and his 300 Spartans, along with a few other Greek allies, stood resolute. They knew the odds were against them, but their bravery would become legendary. The first wave of the Persian soldiers rushed toward the Greek line, but the narrow path worked in the defenders' favor. The Persian numerical advantage was useless in the confined space. The Greeks, with their superior training and discipline, held their ground. At the core of the Greek defense was planks formation, a wall of shields and spears. The Spartans in particular fought with unmatched precision. Every warrior knew his role, and their teamwork was deadly. For 2 days, the Greeks held off the wave after wave of Persian attacks. The Persians tried every tactics in their arsenal, from archers to cavalry, but nothing would break the Greek defense. Xerxes, frustrated his inability to break the Greek line, resorted to sending his elite soldiers, the Immortals, against the defenders. But even they could not pierce the Spartan defense. However, the Greeks knew that they could not hold out forever. There was a traitor among them who betrayed his countrymen to the Persians. He revealed a secret mountain pass to Xerxes. On that would allow the Persians to outflank the Greek forces. Once Xerxes' forces took the mountain pass, they surrounded the Greeks. Realizing that the defeat was imminent, Leonidas made a fateful decision. King Leonidas sent most of the Greek force away to protect the rest of the Greece. keeping only his 300 Spartans and a small group of Thespians to fight to the death. They would not surrender. The final battle at Thermopylae was brutal. Fought with all their might, knowing that they were outnumbered and surrounded, but they were determined to make the Persians pay dearly for every inch of the ground. King Leonidas was killed, but his sacrifice became a symbol of courage and sacrifice. The 300 Spartans fought until the very end, and their story inspired the generation to come. Though the battle was lost, the spirit of the Greeks lived on. The bravery of Leonidas and his warriors gave the Greeks the time they needed to regroup, eventually to win the war. Just few months later, at the Battle of Salamis, the Greek navy decisively defeated the Persian fleet. Stay tuned for this type of video. Make sure to subscribe our channel and join us for the tale of war.